What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Jasmina.
It's Jen.
We just talked about the Sharia law where you can divorce a woman in certain countries by repeating the word divorce 3 times in any form you want. Text, Facebook probably, Twitter, whatever tweet. A new law just made its way public in Bangladesh that is quite disturbing. It's on the same lines as what we're talking about. It's very, very dangerous. This law passed is very, very dangerous to girls, to young girls.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a law removing the age restriction of a girl getting married. It used to be 18, but now it's 18, but
if you have like an exception, then you can just marry at any age. Basically,
cases.
there's not even an age limit.
Yeah.
Right.
They're saying special cases, but in reality, you could just use that whenever, the law, because it's out there. So everyone's going to abuse it, and we already know that.
So essentially, the minimal marriage age, there's none.
Yeah.
It's
Zero.
It could be it doesn't exist. Any parent could be, well, this is a special occasion, special instance. So there's nothing protecting these young girls. But the problem is Bangladesh is already the world's highest rate of child brides.
Yeah, like 52% of the women in Bangladesh, they're married before age 18. And 15% are married before age 15.
Right. So this is a huge problem. But instead of dealing with that problem, this government decided to, hey, you know what? Let's make it even worse.
And according to a girl in Bangladesh, if you're like over age 20, then they consider your whole family sexually harassed. Learning all sorts of new stuff about how degrading it is to be a woman in certain countries. So this is again, it's not protecting a growing problem in that particular country, but it's making it worse. And there are groups that are trying to speak out against this law. But I mean, if you're living in such an environment where I feel like the law is passed because of a bigger social issue in that particular part of the world, because people don't see women as equals. They don't see women as individuals. They don't see women as somebody who could grow up to achieve whatever she wants to achieve. So basically what I'm sensing with these laws is that, you know what, women, they're meant to just get married to a guy. And they're meant to, as early as they can, marry a dude and rely on that dude. And that's it. Like, you're not expected to like, hey, you could potentially be the president one day. You could potentially be whatever you want one day. None of that.
They're pretty much just expected to be baby makers.
Right.
Yeah. The surprising thing is that these girls, a lot of these like young brides, they actually think it's fine to be married to someone double their age.
Right.
And they think that that's their responsibility in that society, which is really sad.
So you know what I call guys in that country?
What?
Pedophiles.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what it boils down to? I mean, no excuses. Come on, if you're from Bangladesh, you're gonna comment on this video. No. You can't defend what's going on over there. You can't defend that.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially after this law,
Yeah.
like if like a 30-year-old marries a 5-year-old and that's okay, then your society is just so messed up.
There's a lot of instances of child brides. Like there was even a girl who wrote to her principal, begging him. She was like 13 or 14, begging him to stop her family from marrying her off. So this problem is it's kind of like everybody's on board. It's kind of like, hey, I just had a baby girl, Jasmina, and she turned 13, and I'm her dad, and I'm gonna decide I'm gonna determine your life. I'm determining your life. Like, you guys talk about rebellion now. You guys talk about kids being rebellious, and I mean, this is usually like, hey, I want you to go to college. No, I don't want to go to college. Oh, hey, I want you to go run the family business. I don't want to run the family. This is like, you're gonna marry that guy, and you have no say in the matter. What are you gonna do? You have no freedom. You have no control over your life. You could be 8, and I could marry you off to a 90-year-old. It's legal.
Disgusting. But the good thing is there's some girls who are like, they know what's right and wrong in that society, and they still think that it's wrong to have such a law passed.
Yes.
So then there was this girl who was interviewed, and she was basically telling her story of how she was forced to marry when she was 14 to her boyfriend. And her boyfriend threatened to commit suicide if she didn't marry him.
Yeah.
And her family was threatening to do all this stuff. And then she was just like pressured into marrying her boyfriend. And then she was basically like, I don't trust men anymore. What she said exactly was, I lost faith in men. Men can love women, but they're not capable of respecting women.
I'm sad that that opinion is shared by a lot of people, a lot of women in that particular part of the world. It's very unfortunate.
And I mean, literally this week, as we're doing all these news items where we're like researching them, and I'm learning so much about what's happening in parts of the world. And look, I'm all about respecting one's culture and respecting one's belief. I'm all about that. I'm all about, hey, you know what? Everyone's different. You know, let people believe what they want to believe. But there's certain things like you can't think that's okay. And there's certain things it's just like it just doesn't. It's kind of like the eyeball test. Right? If you look at something and something's off, most likely something is off. I mean, if you just hear about this, you're like, okay, there's just something wrong about that. Anyway, it just boggles my mind in this day and age where everybody, like now in the U.S., we're gender equality, like we're encouraging people to like, you know, everyone to reach for the stars and do all this great stuff. We have, you know, we'll probably have a female president in the next couple elections. But over here, you know, they're still getting married off whenever, you know, at the age of 5 if their parents feel like that's the best thing for them. But guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you.
Bye.